Hello, Aries, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Renewal with the raccoon and the Sun card, Bluebird. So it looks like there is redemption here. Someone's finally gaining clarity, divine support as well. The silver lining is appearing for someone. The way through a situation is possible as long as they face their fears, face the judgment call that they've made as well. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Yeah. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Someone feels very deeply connected to you, even though they're going through a difficult time, possibly dark night of the soul. This is massive energy with renewal and sun. Overall energy, we have King of Wands. This is about going after what needs to be done. Inspiration. There's a fire lit here underneath someone. Okay, let's see your energy. We have Five of Swords, Star, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So things are slow moving at this point when it comes to your love life or even financially. Do not lose hope. Star, Five of Swords here. What was done to you in the dark will be brought to light. And the universe has definitely taken notice, as well as the divine has recorded everything. So you've been through a hard time in the Five of Swords, something very difficult. Almost unbelievable is what I'm picking up. It possibly was a shock to you, but as the dust settles here, you're moving into a better place. Knight of Pentacles, solid energy, very slow moving, but at the end here, as you grow and heal from this, you are going to be given what you want and deserve. So I see you're overcoming challenges. It feels like it's a lot all at once. Remember, healing is not linear. It is all over the map, especially when you're healing spiritually as well. So be kind to yourself at this time. It is very important to not rush anything and just go through the process. But if you have been worried about your finances or your love life, happiness and abundance is coming. Okay, for their energy, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. This person is caught up in illusions, fantasies over you. You may realize this as there are certain energies or memories that pop up for you. That's probably why the healing is progressing a little slow. You might feel pings at times where you feel sad all of a sudden or happy. And that's because this person is dwelling on the past. They're not seeing what is right in front of them at this moment and the possibility that there is something still here. But they feel like they'd rather think about you in a way where it makes them feel good about themselves because they don't have you in their normal environment. Shows me that you gave them a lot of support or made them feel like they were powerful as a person. Some of you may have given them some ultra strength. They feel like they can do anything that they put their mind to. They can achieve any possibility here. And it's something that they took for granted and they didn't realize in the moment. But in the Knight of Swords, it's becoming very clear. This person is coming to their senses and understanding that they need to take accountability, that they're only in this position because of what they've done or said. But in the Knight of Swords, this is redemption as well. This person realizing, okay, I can't act irrational any longer. Like, I can't just jump the gun, act on impulse, and fight my way back to them, because if I do that, I could hurt them in the process. So they're starting to learn that their actions have consequences. So they're deciding right now in the Seven of Cups what is best for you and them, what they really know that they deserve. Yeah, judgment again. So we have it twice. This means that they're being called to assess their actions, their feelings about everything. And is it for the greater good of this connection? Even if they truly desire it, they're being called to analyze this. Okay, the past, we have Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This was a struggle. Maybe for some of you, you guys were always contemplating whether to leave this connection because you weren't being fulfilled in it. This person was not meeting you in the middle. They were giving you just a little bit to keep you stuck in the situation. And a lot of them could be very charming or say things that make you feel loved by them in the moment. But they don't own up to what they say. They don't take action upon this. So it's hard to believe them or trust them at times. You kind of felt like they were doing a lot of this to get their ego stroked or to win in the situation. So taking a lot from you just to benefit their life. So however you gave into them, you inspired them or made them feel very strong and powerful. And it looks like they took so much after a long period of time where they started to take more and more, and it drained you because they started to take so much to the point where you felt like they were all in this for just them. That they were not caring about your feelings or what was going on here. Even this connection as a whole. Let's do the challenge. Strength, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see the Ace of Cups here because it just stayed in first gear. It feels like they were trying to act like they were committed, but they weren't really because they were doing other things or focused on making their life better. You were stroking their ego. Whatever this is, they just kind of played the game, stayed in the beginning stages of a relationship or a situationship. It wasn't wanting to progress to anything more, even though they may have promised this. It was just an empty promise. But in the Strength card, they were holding back. They were biding time here in the Four of Swords. A lot of time contemplating, and I feel like from both sides here, you were contemplating whether should I stay, should I go? What do I do about this? Because it's not making me happy any longer. I'm starting to stress out about this. And this person could also have something going on where they had to let go of that in order for this to work. Okay, so however that pertains to your situation. Let's see this Ace of Cups. The Hierophant wants to come out. Eight of Wands in reverse. We'll address that in a second. And the Tower. Yeah, it kind of looks like they pulled the plug here. So as this went on, you knew that they needed you, right? There was this feeling where they couldn't live unless you were in their life because you were benefiting them so much, but they weren't showing you appreciation for that. And you were seeing their ego energy that they weren't seeing how much you were bringing to the table, how much you were benefiting their life. So you knew that this whole illusion was going to crumble if you walked away or they walked away. And that's exactly what happened here, Tower. So things got really shaky. Either they did or you had left the situation. But when this happened, then they realized how much you were there for them. They all of a sudden felt lonely, had to really rely on fantasies or thinking about you or what you would say in this moment. That's exactly what's going on currently. Then came the illumination. Okay, finally seeing things clearly and how much they cared about you, how much you made an impact into their life. High Priestess, 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is a weight that you weren't supposed to carry. You ended up carrying a lot for them, being able to do a lot as well, and it just became too much. I see as well with their energy, with the 10 of Wands, they were putting so much pressure on you or relying on you so much that it made it difficult for them to see that they truly feel something deep for you. So I see denial as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Virgo, or you might have it in your chart. Okay, what they're about to do, or what's happening next. Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Something's moving. This becomes a moment of reckoning. If this is your reading, you want to check out the extended. We're going to go over exactly what happens here, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you guys so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.